The Fall Guy stars Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Hannah Waddingham, Teresa Palmer, Stephanie Hsu, and Winston Duke. Releasing on May 3, 2024, the film has an aging stuntman investigating the disappearance of a famous movie actor. The film is directed by David Leitch, who also directed Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw, and Bullet Train. It is loosely based on the 1980s television series created by Glenn A. Larson. Many elements have played a role in making movie magic for centuries, including a script, believable actors, imaginative worlds, and a handful of visual effects. But when it comes to movies involving action-packed set pieces, nothing can make them more immersive and intense than the stunt team committing these incredible feats. These people went far and beyond to perform these dangerous acts for actors refusing to break their arm or leg during filming. But they often get overshadowed by the immense star power of the actors themselves, who do nothing but wave and smile at the camera. However, one particular stuntman is about to make movie history, and his name is Ryan Gosling. Usually, we would start the summer movie season with a Marvel superhero blockbuster like the previous years, but because of the strikes delaying the upcoming adventure of the iconic Merc with the Mouth, Hollywood decided to have a different kind of blockbuster leading the charge. One that celebrates the art of cinematic stunts and showcases Gosling's attempt at drawing in an audience outside his success with Barbie. Was this cinematic stunt spectacular enough to draw in a crowd? Let's find out. The story centers on Colt Seavers, Gosling, a Hollywood stunt performer working as a stunt double for famous action star Tom Ryder, Taylor-Johnson. He recently retired from his career following a crucial injury during a stunt gone wrong. Now working as a valet, Colt is contacted by Tom's film producer, Gail Meyer, Waddingham, about joining the production of a sci-fi epic called Metal Storm. Unfortunately, tensions flare when Colt discovers the film is directed by his ex-girlfriend, camera operator Jody Moreno, Blunt, who's still peeved at Colt for ghosting her. Things get even worse when Tom mysteriously disappears after getting involved with a drug-related conspiracy, jeopardizing Jody's big-budget directorial debut. Colt, hoping to make amends for his past mistakes, volunteers to find Tom and save the movie's production, only for him to use his talents as a stunt performer to outsmart the shady people targeting him. The Fall Guy is another 80s series I wasn't familiar with or even watched, mainly due to the recent content stealing my attention. However, after researching it for this review, it caught my attention with its Hollywood-related concept. The show involving stunt performers being bounty hunters seemed intriguing from the premise alone. However, it also highlights the appeal and importance of people risking their lives to deliver practical tricks that are more realistic than CGI. That's one of the reasons I was looking forward to its film adaptation, along with the talents involved, including David Leitch. So far, the director has been consistent with his lineup outside the John Wick franchise regarding his approach to action-packed sequences and popcorn entertainment. He's one of the filmmakers who understood the appeal of an action movie without the shaky cam moments and close-up shots ruining the immersion. There's also Ryan Gosling, who's looking to extend his winning streak after delivering his grandeur portrayal of Ken in Barbie. So far, the two main attractions have proved to be a winning combination due to the movie's early praise since its debut at South by Southwest in March. Now that I finally got to see what the hype was about, did I feel the same way toward this massive stunt? Absolutely. As a movie fan, The Fall Guy is a hilarious and highly entertaining depiction of the film industry, mainly the stunt people, wrapped up with an action-packed and romantic bow. As a film critic, I would say it is a witty, charming, and engaging summer blockbuster that's also David Leitch's second best film in his career, following Deadpool 2. Even if you're not a massive film buff, you can still have a great time watching Ryan Gosling take his hits like a champ in front of Emily Blunt. The Fall Guy is a movie that combines action, comedy, and romance to tell the story of a stuntman's journey to redemption. The latter part of the movie focuses on Colt's effort to reignite his relationship with Jodie after abandoning his career due to a shocking injury. However, what really makes this film special is its tribute to the stunt performers working in the film industry. Amid the explosive action and meta-humor, the film serves as a love letter to these unsung heroes who put their lives on the line to entertain us. As the title suggested, they're often seen as the fall guys who risk their lives performing death-defying stunts that no real actors could do on set. They also don't seem to receive the same respect as the big names behind our favorite movies. I think David Leitch wanted to make a movie like this for a while because of his background as a stunt performer. He wanted to showcase his love for practical stunts in some way, and if that's the case, then I'm happy he was able to fulfill his wish. The Fall Guy may be another reason I love film, but it also made me appreciate the people who performed these tricks in our favorite movies even more. But, of course, the film isn't without some minor issues that almost derailed this production, mainly from its screenplay by Drew Pearce. The script paid respectable tribute to the stunt performers and had some well-written dialogues that mocked the film industry and its cliches, including deepfake technology and romantic tropes. The movie provided a near-perfect blend of self-reference and commentary, which reflects the current state of filmmaking and the comedic skills of its cast. It's similar to Tropic Thunder, but without Robert Downey Jr. offending people with his blackface appearance. On the other hand, it also has a narrative that periodically falters when examining a stuntman's life, which resembles Colt's character arc. If the film focused a bit more on Colt's trauma from his failed stunt, it would have further represented the dangers of this career, how it impacts someone's mentality, and heightened the stakes for the protagonist. That's not to say I wanted a realistic documentary out of it, but I would like it a bit more if it could display more of the pros and cons of a stunt performer's job while making a fun blockbuster around it. Besides that, The Fall Guy is another miraculous effort from David Leitch, further showcasing himself as a lover of practical stunts and a sublime action filmmaker. If you are familiar with David Leitch's other films, you will quickly notice that he has a strong desire to showcase his stunts on screen as clearly as possible. Jonathan Sella, his collaborator, is responsible for displaying those sequences with his cinematography. Leitch has a keen eye for capturing the immersion of the violence and stunt work in a light-hearted and even comedic manner. He achieves this through the use of wide-angle shots, panning effects, and slow-motion sequences. The action choreography provided a suitable balance between intensity and amusement, and the practical effects were a brilliant way of establishing Leitch's intention. Not to mention that they're incredible to witness. In fact, they were so incredible they helped the movie set a Guinness World Record for the most cannon rolls performed in a car, which is 8.5. It looks like we have another thing practical effects can do that CGI couldn't. However, it wasn't just the stunt people and David Leitch that did the heavy lifting. The cast also made the same amount of movie magic, especially the main leads. Ryan Gosling gave another impressive performance in his lead role as Colt Seavers, using his charm and humor to captivate the audience. His portrayal of a restrained stuntman dealing with an internal struggle was convincing, conveying an internal fear worse than that of a failed stunt. Gosling's performance was neither over the top nor dull, striking a perfect balance that showcased his acting talents. More importantly, his ability to excel in comedy, action, and drama proves his versatility as an actor. Emily Blunt was also great as Jodie Moreno, which is enough to make her chemistry with Gosling as explosive as the effects of an MCU film. I also enjoyed Winston Duke as Dan Tucker, Colt's best friend and stunt coordinator, especially when he's throwing out film quotes periodically throughout the movie. Overall, The Fall Guy is a delightfully entertaining summer blockbuster that celebrates the art of cinematic stunts without taking a massive fall. The film's depiction of a stunt performer's job may have been somewhat incomplete. Nevertheless, it makes up for this with its deft combination of thrilling action, clever humor, and touching romance, making it an enjoyable experience for all audiences, especially film fanatics. With its entertaining cast, Leach's direction, solid screenplay, and stellar practical effects, the film is another summer blast that's as jaw-dropping as the stunts they performed on screen. If this movie doesn't get people to start recognizing the stunt performers and their hard work, I'm not sure what will. Hopefully, it does. If you're a fan of movies, then you definitely don't want to miss out on this spectacular stunt. I'm giving on this movie 8 out of 10. Let us know comments below, like, dislikes, subscribe. What's your opinion on this film? Or thanks for watching, see you later. Bye.